Hi, Omobola Jeffries here. I like to share with every waiting mom a few things you can do to make your waiting journey easier and make it worthwhile. Many years ago, I was a waiting mom, and there are things I know now that I wish I knew then, which would have helped me to stay focused in spite of the fact that I was waiting on God. So, the first thing to do is to speak to God about an easy way out. Many of us do not think that God cares about our waiting times. God can tell us what to do whilst you're waiting. God can show you the kind of support you can get whilst you're waiting. And I think this will make things a lot easier for you. As a daughter of the Most High God, one whom God really cares about, another thing I ask people to do is to tell God and ask God to give them a clue how long the wait will be. God is a father. If you're making dinner and your children come and ask you, Dad, Mom, how long is it going to be before the food is ready? You don't just send them away empty-handed and tell them, how on earth do you want me to tell you? No, you have an idea how long things will take, and you say to your child, I think it's going to be about 45 minutes. Please bear with me. It will soon be time. If God is the reason why you're being delayed, even if the devil is the reason why you're being delayed, you know that God has promised that you will not die without having a child. So you can ask God to give you a clue how long the wait is. That will make the journey easier for you to bear. Have all the fun that you can. Oh, I know that sounds difficult. How can I have fun whilst I'm waiting? You can. When you know that your travel is on a particular date, you can endure difficulty. You can endure hardship. So, have fun. When you're armed with the information of how long it's going to be that you're going to wait, or the fact that God is going to give you a child at the end of the day, and you will not end up going to your grave without a child, that should make you count every minute a grateful minute. Discover your spouse. I won't dwell much on that. We already know what to do. Enjoy time with your spouse, because very soon there's going to be 3 or 4 of you, or even 5 of you. And at that time, you'll be so busy, you wouldn't even to say, hello, darling, can I spend 2 minutes drinking tea with you? It's going to be a crucial time. So enjoy the time that you can spend with each other now. Invest in relationship and support networks. You're going to need it. Many parents are so busy, they wish they could just have time to hang out with their friends and their loved ones. Do all that now. Serve those who have children. Serve people who have children. I know of waiting mothers. You don't have a lot to do right now because apart from going to work and going to church, you have some little times. Why don't you speak to your friends who have children? Ask if they want to have the children with you for 2-3 hours while they spend some me time together. Invest in people who already have children. Give them a break from parenting, so that you too can learn how to parent. You can spend time loving up other people's children whilst you're waiting for yours. Pray for those who have children. Pray for them. You have 2-3 children around you who you know their name, you know their parents. Invest time in praying for those children. It is so beautiful, because you find yourself investing in the destiny of other children whilst you're waiting for yours. And when the time comes, people will be investing in your children's destiny. Occupy your life with God. Occupy your life with God. There is nothing that can be compared to that. I say to people, this is the time you need to learn to hear from God regarding yourself, regarding your future, regarding the children that will come, regarding their destiny. Can you see how many things you could do? I mean, people fill their time with, Lord, open my womb. Father, remember me. These are important prayers. But you see, once you say those prayers, God has already taken, cognizance of them. Invest time in saying, Lord, tell me about my first child. Tell me about my second child. Tell me about the school they will attend. Tell me about the person they will marry. Tell me about the city they will settle. Can you see how many things you could be talking to God about? And it's not just, Lord, open my womb. There are different levels of communication with God as a parent and as a waiting parent. So whilst parents who already have children are trying to grow up with it, where their children are growing and going, whilst you're waiting, be asking for information about the children that will come. So, how do you handle it when they invite you for occasions and you know you're going to meet people and they're going to be asking about children? Prepare yourself before you go. Don't just go to any places anyhow. In fact, ask God, Is this place worth going? Or is this a place that will deflate my faith? There are places you go to. When you come back from those places, you don't even want to remember that there is a God who exists and that there is a God who is able to perform miracles, because those people just leak your faith. Prepare yourself before you go to such functions. See how things are done. That's why you go to a naming ceremony. You know, a colleague has had the 5th child whilst you're waiting. Attend if you feel you can. If you're okay in your mind and you're able to go, go. See how they carry the baby. See how they present the salt. See how they present the water. See how they present. See how people dance. See how they pray the prayer. Go and learn. Then you can compare. Say, I like that style. I don't like that style. I'll do this one. I will not do this one. Whilst you are doing that, your joy is starting. Offer services and support. Take a gift with you. Ask, is there anything you want me to do regarding the naming ceremony of your baby? Go and do shopping. If you can't afford it, say, this I brought for the baby. I am buying this for your child. A time will come. I familiarize myself with where they sell babies things. Mine will come. I will soon be going to that area to go and shop. Make notes, as I said. Now, some people say, waiting period is hard. How do I manage? How do I manage with the in-laws? It depends on the kind of woman you are. If you are soft, unsure, laid back, easily hurt, hide behind your husband. When your mother-in-law calls you and say, my dear, what is happening? How is your condition? Say, our condition is very good. It's not only you. You're not the only one trying for a baby. It's you and your husband trying for a baby. That is one thing I learned in medicine. It is not a woman trying to get pregnant. It is we, the man and wife, that are trying to get pregnant, because they used to give us an impression that it's only woman that has problem. Now, it may even be the man that has problem, but you are waiting with your husband. There's nothing wrong with that. Hide behind your husband. They say, you not praying? Say, we are praying. Is it not happening? We are waiting. How is your condition? Our condition is very good. In fact, there are times they may want to challenge you. They want to make you feel as though you are not trusting God enough. Turn the table around. I teach women, I say to them, when your mother-in-law asks and say, what is happening? Say, Mama, you are not praying enough. Mama, Shebi, you are a child of God. If you are praying enough, why has God not done it? Before they ask, by the time Mama comes through the door, say, Mom, what is happening? What is happening? Before they're asking you, my dear, what is your condition? Be the first person to say, what is happening? Mommy, I'm not feeling your prayer. I'm not feeling your prayer. Are you going to be looking at me like this? You are not knocking the doors of heaven enough for me. That way, prevention is better than cure. If you are bold and outspoken, send reminder for prayer points to your in-law every month. Mama, I have not seen your hands yet. Mama, I have not heard your prayers yet. Mama, I have not seen the heaven open yet. There are ways you can do it, as I told you. Whether you're soft or you're hard, whichever one you fall into, there would always be something to do. Call for a meeting. Ask hubby to call her. Let's talk about this. Instead of you to be feeling bad alone and you're sitting in the house and you're crying, say, Mom, my husband, Mom is always calling. Your father is always calling. Your siblings are always calling. My mother is always calling. Can we have a meeting? Can we? And during the meeting, you will say, my dear people, what are we doing? Can we fast together regarding this? Look, if you don't give solutions like that, they will give you solutions you do not want. So it depends on the kind of woman you are. Extra helps. There are times you need help. A lot of times, people are waiting on God and there is medical facility available and they haven't explored it. What have you explored? What is the reason why you're not pregnant? Is it got to do with you? Is it got to do with husband? Is it that you're not ovulating? Is it because your husband's sperm count is low? There are things that medical facilities can help us with. Why are we still trusting God for those people, for those things, instead of doing them and asking God to make it a success? If you go for IVF, it is still God that will help the egg to fertilize the egg to stay. So use the medical facility available. The doctor is not your enemy. They are not devils. Use the facility available. If you find out that you're not pregnant, every month you are angry, you're throwing tantrums at your husband is not the reason why you're not pregnant. Even if your husband has low sperm count, he did not create himself like that. Be very sensitive. Don't let the enemy take advantage of the fact that you're waiting to steal your joy within your home. It is a home that is standing together that can defeat the plan of the enemy. Speak to your hubby about how you can help. Ask God for a word and write it down. That will make the journey easy. The days when you feel like crying, go and read. Hello, my daughter Omobola. I will make you a mother one day, very soon. What will that do? It will soothe your spirit. It will calm you down so you can wait for the promise that God has spoken to you. I hope these few points have helped. It's not an easy journey waiting, but God is worth waiting for. He will make you a mother of children. In Jesus' name, amen. This is Omobola Jeffries.